for 4 or 5 days ago. We thought we had things going smoothly and had a little mishap in the foam pit. Came off the ramp. The bike essentially just did not rotate at all. Bike landed on top of me, but unfortunately when I did that, my knee got twisted up.
Okay, we'll put my ice machine on you, give you some Advil, let's just at least try to get the inflammation down.
That's the scary thing, is people think foam pits are fun. They think that, you know, you can't get hurt in them. It's just this big, you know, soft, cushiony cloud, and it couldn't be anything further from the truth. I mean, you have so many risks jumping into those things.
I wasn't sure if I, you know, tore something in my knee or blew it out completely or what. Just trying to be gentle on it. You know, maybe test it here, there, put it through its paces. As if we need anything else, woke up this morning with a little bit of a head cold, so I went down, bought a bunch of vitamin C, got some echinacea tea, and we're just gonna keep pushing forward. Tools of the trade.
So this whole knee injury thing's been kind of comical, man. Thankful for my CBD-MD products. The freeze and the recover have been just huge for my knee, but we still need a little extra support here, so we're gonna try and tape this thing up to make it work the best we can, but we're gonna have to shave my leg here just so we don't be pulling out all these clumps of hair with this stupid tape. This is kind of weird, man. It feels a little strange. So this kit started 100% as an in-house Mototrax design. It has great potential, it's just not working properly. So going through the motions here, just trying to make little tweaks and change slight geometry changes here and there, and everything really has to work in sync for these things to work. They're so finicky. They're not a snowmobile, they're not a dirt bike, they're a hybrid, and it's so much harder, mentally, physically, every aspect of it. Jeff at Elevation Performance has been so key. I mean, he's got a couple years into this now of building these things, and Kyle had kind of mentioned, you know, there's a possibility, like, you know, what if we just completely re-engineer this thing, do away with the single shock and throw a second one in there, and trying to kind of mimic the design from last year a bit and use as much of the Mototrax parts as we can. These kits were built months before X Games last year. So, you know, 4 days to rebuild a kit that not only is gonna like function to be able to ride in a straight line out of the shop, but you gotta go hit a gnarly ramp, do a gnarly trick, and then be able to ride out of it at X Games to a snow landing.
I'll be one sec here.
We had to do away with the single shock design, at least for this year. We had to do away with the Mototrax linkage system they came up with. You basically modify a lot of these parts that are in this kit and try to just make the thing work and do what we need it to do. Jeff was so crucial with his knowledge of snow bikes and these short track builds and helping. I can't say enough about the guy, and just, you know, the evil genius in him that can brainchild this stuff. He accepted the challenge, and there's no way that this physically should have been possible to basically re-engineer the wheel and get this snow bike to do what we needed to do. And somehow we made it happen. Amazingly, within a 24-hour time frame, just unreal. Ethan's got his trick down. I think he's feeling good enough that he's gonna pack up and head out here. We're just a few days from X Games and he's looking solid, he's feeling solid. Morgan's pretty much in the same boat. Looks like he's maybe gonna head out tomorrow morning and start his trek to X Games. You know, it's just me and Kyle left here now, and Kyle's excelling as well. Like, I'm still struggling. I can't even begin to explain like how nervous I'm starting to feel not having the tools right now to do what these guys are doing in the foam pit.
So this will be kind of the ultimate test here. In a perfect world, this thing should flip right off the bat. Moment of truth. Find out real quick if we're going to X or not.
Fucking trigger, I might as well get it right away. Fuck, it bottomed hard that time.
On the ramp, I felt it bottom and something hit, whether it was the rails or whatnot, and after looking at it, that rear shock that we put in there, we bent the shaft, so just another speed bump thrown at us.
Oh, we're starting to make good progress. 2 jumps in, I was flipping. Getting around, feels good, feels confident, so progress.
We just got more progress in 5 jumps than we've had in the last month. As long as this thing holds together and we get some beefed up suspension, we're good. We're going to X Games.
The ski I had developed by Duval, as soon as everything froze up to basically the conditions it would be at X Games, we were struggling. The ski just wasn't doing what I'd hoped it would, so we had to hack the thing apart, try to rebuild it. The thing just grenaded in the foam pit because we shaved too much material to just try and, you know, rework and rework and rework, so.
Oh, I fucking broke my ski. What? My ski broke.
Last minute, Kyle wrapped up his training and he let me borrow the ski he had on there just to see if it would work. So we were able to get some more practice in with there. But okay, yeah, now we're going to X Games, but we don't even have a ski. So collectively, we've got maybe 12 to 15 jumps in total of the month and a half being up here to train for X Games for that trick. Wanted to do a little bit more, but with everything that we fought and every single thing, like literally everything that could go wrong went wrong, and we kept fighting. So we got different ski than what we originally thought. The kit's completely different than what we originally thought. I fought a head cold, I fought a bum knee, and 15 jumps. We're going to X Games. Well, we're about to go link up with Rod here in Aspen. Rod's gonna, basically do some valving to this, get rid of that bent shaft, and we're gonna slap this thing back in the kit and hope that it works for what we need.
Oh, money.
Yeah, I think it'll be right. It'll probably sway a little bit, but it's not going anywhere.
No. Oh my, this.
Yeah, we better get going. All right.
Yeah, just let me know if you need me tonight. I'll be around.
Cool. I'm fingers crossed I don't. Practice is canceled for tonight because of the concert, so I guess show must go on. Music's more important apparently, so riders meeting instead, figure out what we're doing, and hopefully like in the morning we get to come practice, so there won't be a chill day tomorrow before the event. It's gonna be busy.
So until that concert's over, when it's over and they're starting to flow out, is the next time we can start equipment. And when the other concert starts tonight, everything stops again until that's done. We lost almost 4 hours not knowing that they had to shut us down for this. The next gen super kicker ramp, which is off the tall landing here, I was told we want it at 35 feet from the knuckle. Does everybody agree that's jumping that ramp? Anybody disagree?
everything out since we had our meeting last night. Practice got moved to today. The event's happening today, but first glimpse, it looks like everything's looking a lot better than it did, not as scary. That ramp still sucks, I still hate it, but it is what it is. So we're gonna get out of here in one piece. Dare I say do it again next year? Gotta give it up to the Wolfman himself, Brett Turcotte, for letting me crash his trailer here, have a warm place to do last minute bike prep here at X Games. Hopefully not cut my hand off. There we go. I got one jump. It's better than nothing, but dude, it feels like dog shit. They're going to pull the ramp back 4 feet, so we're where we were in the foam pit. Flatten as much as we can, clean up this corner, and then once everything hardens, lay more turf, and then we'll see what happens with third gear and get into the downy. And at that point, like, do a handful of jumps just to flip it, maybe try to like feel out my trick, and then we just wait. Doing great.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Macy's going boom boom.
It's pretty dang close down to showtime here. Ramps got moved, landing got changed a little bit, and see if we can hammer out a few jumps, get to where we need to be for the show, and then just that'll be it.
It's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. Macy's going boom boom.
lift's good. I just gotta mellow out. That's all it is. I don't want to do anymore. I want my nerves to calm down. We'll come back here. We got 2 more jumps left. That's it.
You're gonna be in this lineup as you see it right here. After you make your jump, you come right back, you ride up, you look at that TV screen right there. Next guy is in line. That guy comes back around and gets into his spot. Simple as that. All right, let's have a great night. 7:45 back up here. Thanks everybody for all the help. Really appreciate it.
We are, what, maybe 15 minutes from showtime? And there it is. Gladiators once again. Let's fucking do this.
Out to the right side.
So once again, here we are. We're at the end of the road for X Games. The journey has pretty much come to an end. We found out real quick that not only was it going to be a struggle this year, but potentially even more of a struggle than we had the year prior. I think the whole goal and the whole mantra of X Games kind of changed. I mean, I went from wanting to stand atop the podium this year to, you know what, if I can just go to X Games and do the best I absolutely could, I don't feel like I'd have any regrets. And we're all buddies at the end of the day, so, you know, yeah, we're competitive, but we like to see each other stick things. Like, the energy at X Games this year was so crazy unreal. I mean, I don't know how anybody in that venue during that event couldn't feel that energy and how electrifying it was. To be able to feel that feeling and know that, you know, we're one of a handful of people in the world that have ever done this or are doing this, and getting to be on that stage and giving it everything you absolutely have. We kept persevering, and here we are. We're 2 years deep as an X Games athlete. The support is unreal, and it's so appreciated. Sponsors and my family and my friends, and can't wait to do it all again next year and make everyone proud to be behind me and just keep pushing forward, living the dream.